let's do some news because we're running late today.
I have a shocking story here.
I wrote something?
You keep asking if that's the news. That news has not been made yet.
Go ahead, Ron.
But this just came over not too long ago, and I haven't, we were in the middle of all these celebrity interviews. I haven't even had a chance to absorb this information.
Is it really big?
Haing S. Ngor, remember him?
Wait a second. You're stopping the presses for a Haing S. Ngor story?
I thought that movie Killing Fields was a great movie.
Killing Fields was a great movie, but Haing S.
He
Ngor...
won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor that year, remember that?
And I told you it was a joke because he'll never be in another movie that anybody will watch.
And he was, an escapee from Vietnam. After, so he had actually lived that life.
Let me guess, he died and got hit by a car or something.
He is dead. And it is an accidental or some kind of weird death.
It's always weird when a guy who survives like Vietnam or Auschwitz or something like that and then dies like in a meaningless way.
He was found dead, the apparent victim of a gunshot wound.
Wow.
And he was only 45 years old.
Wow. Oh, that's no weird way to die. I mean, that's someone killed him.
Well, that's a weird way to die, to get killed. Officials say Ngor appears to have been shot as he arrived home. No motive is available, and an investigation is underway.
Wow.
So...
Haing S. Ngor.
Academy Award winner Haing S. Ngor is dead.
And shame on Hollywood for not using him in other projects.
Well, they did. I saw him in a couple of other things, but not a lot. They didn't go out of their way to find vehicles for him. But isn't that... I mean, you don't expect an Academy Award winner to be shot to death.
Mm.
It's
weird because he came from Vietnam and escaped everything.
Yeah, I mean, after going through that, living and surviving all of that craziness.
Seems nuts.
To come here and be shot. Jeez. It was not a comedy, Jackie. Killing people.
Gary's telling me this table that you bought for the Rainforest concert?
Yes.
It's like $15,000.
No, it's not.
That's what where are you sitting me? Did you get a whole table, or did you get a free table?
No, I wouldn't get a free table.
What's going on? Gary says it's $15,000 for a table.
I don't think I plan to publicize it. In fact,
is it $15,000?
Once Gary got involved in this whole thing, I said, this is ridiculous. I just wanted to do this. It was supposed to be very quiet. You weren't supposed to know anything. So you're spending $15,000 for a night? I give to charity, Howard.
Wow, you sure do.
Give to me and Jackie.
You're a high roller.
I give to charities I like.
Or Brazilians.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys should be a little nicer to me, and I would.
How many seats are at a table?
I think it guarantees you 8 seats at the concert. Most of the tables, I think, seat 10, though.
So it'll be me. Now I feel funny that I invited my 2 kids.
No, you didn't invite them. I invited them.
Did you?
You don't remember the phone conversation.
Right. Oh, I don't remember anything.
Do you want to bring the kids?
Oh, good.
That was my idea.
So it'll be, I'm taking up 4 seats.
Yes. Now, what
And yours, are you bringing a date?
I will bring someone, yes.
A friend, and then that leaves 3 other seats.
No, that leaves 2 seats. Where's your math?
I think you said there was 10.
8.
Oh, 8.
Oh, you mean there'll be 2 other seats probably at the table, aside from the ones I'm...
How many seats at the concert will we have?
8.
Oh, 8. So then there's 2 other people. I saw John trying to glom those tickets off you.
Yeah, don't you think that was rather bold?
And Robin
just try to invite himself.
Robin just said to John, I don't want to see you that night.
Well, probably most of the rest of the guys on the show are going to go that night, but we'll just have to sit way behind you.
Too bad.
And we can't afford the party. But we'll stand outside and wait.
And then you got to be friends with Robin.
Well, that's never going to happen.
Now, as you've been beating up on me all year.
You know, Rob, my birthday's a mere 3 weeks away. What a wonderful present it would be.
Wow.
You'll remember that.
$15,000. You're doing all right. I can tell you.
You know, this is, I don't often broadcast my business. You can do that if you like.
Right.
I don't know what your charitable contributions are.
I'm ashamed.
I'm doing this all myself, and then all of a sudden Gary was making calls.
Well, hey, listen, man, the $15,000 is $15,000. That's pretty good. Good for you, Robin. Your music is triumphant. There's your music. More horns.
More horns? What is he carrying?
Add more horns to your music now.
I wonder who else is going to be with us. Robin invite? Who will get the special seat?
Robin, will you be bringing a male date or a friend? Or a male friend?
It'll be a friend.
It doesn't matter what sex they are, Gary.
It doesn't matter. I didn't want anybody to know how much I was paying. Now I can only keep quiet who I'm bringing.
Well, everybody knows anyway because they actually publish it, and everybody on the show wants to buy tickets, so they're going to see the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
The list of what every seat is.
Wow. Hey, where's Robin's music? I'm going to invite Amy Lynn.
You're
You know,
wearing that out?
it's funny you bring her name up.
Yeah.
AJ Benson just called me this morning with a big announcement.
Go ahead.
Amy's single.
Oh.
That's what he called to tell me.
What?
kidding.
Is that
And available?
It's available.
Oh, Jesus, I got to get free. Can I
Wasn't he
trade?
available last week, too?
He's really available now.
Can I change my, I didn't realize.
I invited Allison.
Oh. Can I bring Allison and Amy instead of the kids?
I'm not playing with you. I give out the invitations. It's my table.
I wonder if Robin will invite those wacky friends from Miami. Well, that'll be an interesting night. Oh, thank you. Really? You know what we ought to do?
What?
It's just a suggestion. It's your tickets. I say leave those 2 seats empty for coats. Just to show people what high rollers we are. Our coats are on our empty seats. Wow. Now that's the way to go.
We don't need coaches.
Yeah, we don't need coaches.
Wait a second. It's like $18.50. It's like $18.50 a seat.
Yeah. So there'll be 2 coats.
$3,700 on seats.
That's what I'm saying. That's cool. That's when you know somebody's really doing good.
Well, that's what, Joan Rivers, when she flies,
Yeah.
she takes the seat next to her for the dog, but it's really so no human will bother her.
That's why I'm suggesting that Robin do the same.
Right, because you can put one
So, like, while Jan Wenner and all his little buddies are standing around watching, they'll say, wow, look at Robin. He's got 2 seats for coats.
If you put one on each end, then you're buffered by not having to deal with anyone.
Right.
You'll never have to sit next to any annoying person.
Hey, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but wow. Why don't we invite 2 guys with plates in their lips just to sit there? We'll get like 2 actors. Like we'll have authentic rainforest people.
Fake Brazilians?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? Oomba, oomba. Good concert.
They're with Brazilians.
Good. Yeah, they must really be cool. Imagine we're sitting next to like real Brazilians with plates in their lips. Yeah, like Elton John will be jealous.
I don't know how you get an actor to actually do that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, go ahead. We got to take a break here. Let's take a break. Now that we know about Haing S and your seats.
Jeez, some tribute to poor Haing.
Haing.
It doesn't matter. Oh, shut up.
And we'll take a break and we'll come back with more news right after this.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle.
Thought I lost you on that one.
Let's return to the Howard Stern Show.
Don't ask you to repeat.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I meant to ask Fran Drescher about working with Liz Taylor. I don't see what the big deal is.
Oh, yeah, that's tonight that they have all that. Liz in all 4 of those comedy shows.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
She must be big in some places.
Oh, she's big.
Just because her name is on a perfume bottle, people buy it.
I know. I'm sure the same effect would be had if I put my name on a perfume bottle. To me, she's just a big, smelly old bag. But on these shows, they treat her like she's a princess.
Well, she is. She's Elizabeth Taylor.
I don't think the audience really cares about her. I'll be honest with you.
Which audience? You got to say which audience you're talking about.
Any audience. Breathing. Let's ask. Pick up the phone. You care about Liz Taylor? No. Anyway, Robin, what else is in the news? Besides Haing S dying.
Well, I'm still shocked about that. I know you've got a callus over your heart.
Isn't it weird that...
And you don't care.
Isn't it weird that Haing S wasn't hanged? He was shot? They shot Haing.
I'm sure they didn't know what they were doing.
He was a good actor, but he was acting like a Vietnamese guy, which is what he was.
Which is what he was.
Right.
So, I mean, how far a stretch was it? But he was supposed to be a photographer, not a doctor.
Right.
Remember, he was a doctor?
Yeah.
They've started up this stuff again in the Middle East. 25 people were killed and 82 people injured in twin blasts over the weekend in Israel. They got these wacky people over there who do almost anything. In the first blast, a 22-pound bomb packed with bullets and nails turned a crowded bus on a Jerusalem road into a fireball. The force of the explosion killed 23 people and hurled body parts up to 300 feet in the air.
Do you think they hate the Jews on Jupiter? Is there anywhere that they don't hate the Jews? I mean,
But just imagine you hate them this much. About 45 minutes later, a suicide bomber disguised as an Israeli soldier strapped with explosives blew himself up while standing in a small crowd at a bus stop.
They must really hate the Jews. The Jews, see...
They hate Jews so much they don't want to be on this planet.
I know.
And they feel, I got to leave, and I'm taking a few Jews with me.
I never understand when I meet people who want to go to Israel on vacation.
Well, you know, there's always Americans on these buses.
I know, but because Americans love going to Israel.
And they go there to study. There are schools here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can't learn anything over that you can't learn here.
It's frightening over in Israel. They just hate the Jews so much.
And you never know when this is going to happen. It's not like there's a war and you know not to go over there because they're fighting.
And like before the Israeli attitude was, let's secure our borders, let's keep taking more land, let's teach these bastards a lesson. Now the problem is that in the peace process,
peace negotiations.
See, after a blow-up like this, what the Jews would do was they'd get in a plane and bomb.
Yeah, there'd be a raid somewhere.
The Israeli secret police would find out who did it and then bomb the whole damn village. But now, because of the peace process, they can't even do that. So these Arabs are going around like mad dogs.
And, you know, some of the Jews are screaming, you know, well, Arafat, 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 you know, and then everybody says, Arafat can't control these guys.
And the Arabs are such, you know, listen, Arabs don't fight. You know, they just blow up buses and stuff.
They blow themselves up.
Yeah, every time they go to war, they lose. So they're frustrated. And, of course, they don't kill each other. Busy killing the Israelis. I mean, they do kill each other, but I don't know, man. They ought to just get rid of that whole Israel. All the Jews ought to leave.
Call it something else and just let everybody stay there. Like
give it an Arab name. Convert.
Maybe it'll confuse everybody.
Yeah, right. Don't call it Israel anymore to throw the Arabs off.
And then, of course, we had our own problems here in this hemisphere with the Cubans blowing 2 civilian planes out of the sky over the weekend as well. So that's causing a whole international incident, and the Cubans down in Florida and elsewhere are all upset. Here is Jose
Basulto? Jose, can you see?
Yes, Jose Basulto. He is very upset, and here's his message to President Clinton.
Uh-oh. Now we got a guy named Jose Basulto telling President Clinton stuff?
Yes, he has a message.
When he lived in Cuba, did he ever tell Castro a message?
I'm sure.
We are going to continue confronting the Castro government. You have our pledge. We have more airplanes and pilots left.
Oh, that's his message to Castro. This other guy has a message for
this
Bill
is Jose.
Clinton. No, not that Jose. That's a Cuban diplomat. There's another guy, Machado?
Jose Luis Ponce?
No, somebody else. I don't know where my list is.
Jose Machado.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's Jose.
Yeah, well, they figure they give everyone the same first name, so everyone will know each other.
Here's my list.
Remember Jose Jimenez? All right, here's Jose Machado.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What is our commander-in-chief going to do about this situation, which was criminal? And most of all, it's disgusting.
Well, I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah, the Cubans are claiming that the planes were, made it into Cuban airspace, and then they shot them down with their MiGs. But their authorities here are saying that it was clearly obvious that these planes were not in Cuban airspace at the time they were shot down. There's no word from our side as to whether they ever ventured into Cuban airspace. But the planes were the planes of an organization called Brothers to the Rescue, which Jose Basulto, the first guy we heard, who said we have more planes. That's his organization, and I guess they intend to continue these missions. They have been credited with saving a lot of refugees who are trying to make it out of Cuba. Meanwhile, Jose Luis Ponce is a Cuban diplomat.
Oh. So he has to defend what Castro did. Let's see.
What Cuba did is the same thing that any other government in the world would have done in a similar situation.
Yeah.
So there.
So what is President Clinton doing? I guess there's nothing he really can do.
Considering their options. You know, it could be going back to some sanctions that were recently lifted, more sanctions, but they doubt if there'll be any military response.
I don't mean to sound callous, but is there anything in the news about when the weather will be warm enough so I can open my pool?
I don't think that's very important, Howard.
Okay.
You know, with all these issues that affect us in an international way, I thought I'd concentrate on those today.
Understood.
Also in the news, the space shuttle. I love this space program. I don't know about you, but I've always been foursquare behind it, even when they mess up. And not too long ago, they were about to deploy a satellite. You know, these satellites, I don't know how much they cost. You know, they cost millions and millions of dollars.
Do they cost more than rainforest tickets?
Yeah.
Right.
Much more. Otherwise, I'd have
And that's a lot of money. Right.
And I haven't deployed any satellites yet. But while they were about to deploy this one, it slipped away. Here is...
What do you mean it slipped away?
Astronaut Jeffrey Hoffman communicating with Mission Control.
A Jewish astronaut?
The tether has broken at the boom. The tether has broken. It is going away from us. Get it on the TV, Claude. Please get it on the TV. The tether has broken. Copy.
So the satellite just slipped away, and they're not going to retrieve it. It was, they could see it trailing off, and its cable trailing behind it. It was moving away from the spacecraft at about 100 miles an hour, and they have decided not to go after it, so it's now just space junk.
Wow, now we're littering outer space.
And they don't know why it happened. There'll be an investigation, and they'll have to figure this all out when they come home and look at all the specs and so forth. But everything was going fine right up until the time the tether broke.
Aren't they afraid that this satellite could get into the hands of aliens and then they program it to attack us? Did you see that in Star Trek?
No.
One of the Star Trek movies was about that V'ger. Remember we had
V'ger
Voyager?
was attacking.
Yes, it was. Oh, yes, it was. V'ger was going to kill us.
The people were attacking.
No, V'ger was.
I got to go back and look at that.
Remember V'ger turned out to be Voyager?
Right, it was the Voyager spacecraft.
That's right. Aliens got a hold of it and turned it into a thinking thing.
Well, they thought it was God. It was like one of those situations where this satellite or spaceship landed on their planet and they decided it was God.
So what if that happens this time? Good.
We just better watch out. But anyway, they're, like I said, they're not going to try to recover it. It would be too dangerous. You sometimes forget that this is all an experiment every time they go up there, and they're taking their lives into their hands.
I didn't even know we had astronauts anymore or that we were sending any spaceships up.
Oh, stop it.
I didn't know that, I swear. Did you know these guys were up there?
Of course.
You did know?
Yeah, but I don't report on it every time.
Who would know?
They go up rather often.
Really? No idea. I thought they canceled the space program after President Kennedy died.
Oh, Howard.
I did.
Then you don't even know about the space shuttle.
No.
That's not true.
What happened? No, I thought after that space shuttle blew up,
they did
was the
put
end.
them back
Didn't
up,
you think?
Howard.
But they
Me too.
yanked all the budget, and
That was the end of it. I
Well,
thought they
you
closed
two
down
ought to
NASA.
come out of your basements and read a paper everywhere.
Hey, at least I know who Fran Drescher is. I'm like Sting.
Let's go on. The presidential races.
Sting's worried about ecstasy.
Yes, he doesn't know who Fran Drescher is.
Right.
Presidential race is heating up. The primary in Delaware was again a big surprise to Bob Dole. Steve Forbes won.
The Republican Party is whacked out.
And they just don't know what's going on. So Bob Dole is now shaking up his campaign. He doesn't like his pollster anymore. He's been given bad information, he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
So he fired the pollster. And he fired the guy who's in charge of the media marketing campaign because he doesn't think they've been targeting the right issues to take to the public, and obviously they have not been doing a good job of figuring out what's going on in these states, because he's been told he's winning, and then when people go to the polls, the lead disappears and he winds up in second place. Meanwhile, everybody has turned their attention to Arizona. Here is Pat Buchanan yesterday at a gun show.
Gun show. This guy's completely out of control.
You have a new kind of American leader in Pat Buchanan. He looks out for his own country.
Look how he talks about himself. We have a new leader in Pat Buchanan.
He's a Pat Buchanan person, too.
Yeah.
Like, he's not himself.
He's
talking about Pat Buchanan.
Yeah, it's weird. Guys talking about themselves in the third person.
His own nation and his own people first.
Yeah. I like... You have a new leader in Pat Buchanan. He looks out for his own people and his own nation first. Yeah, that's real good, Pat. That's some Republican you are. It's got to be Bob Dole as the nominee. Pat Buchanan is completely off base in every one of his beliefs. He's not a Republican.
Well, have they won a primary yet?
Who? Bob Dole?
The Bob Dole people.
No.
Here's Bob Dole reacting to the situation in Delaware with a reporter.
I hadn't thought about Delaware. No, we did all right there. We weren't there, and we finished second. I don't know what the final numbers were, but
you hope to win one soon? I like how he's pretending not to care. I mean, it's so obvious. Oh, we don't even pay attention to Delaware.
Delaware? What's that?
Yeah, I never heard it. Is that part of the United States? Isn't that near Cuba? Did some planes fly over Delaware and
somebody shot him?
It won't be long, about 2 more days.
So Bob Dole trying to do damage control there. And Lamar Alexander's also in Phoenix campaigning.
We don't need a talk show host. We don't need a leader of the Senate. We don't need a Speaker of the House. We've got all that. We need someone who can go out across this country and first reject...
We need a lunatic who his big plan is to make a new army to patrol the borders.
Buchananism. Second, reject Clintonism. And third, help this country understand what the Republican Revolution is all about.
Bob Dole is the only guy who actually even know, out of all those guys, who knows how to work with the Congress and how to get things done.
Well, Lamar Alexander has been in Washington. He was the former Secretary of Education, I think.
Let me tell you something, Robin. Lamar Alexander has so much baggage that if he ever became serious and actually started winning something, when a guy takes $20,000 and turns it into $500,000, people have big questions.
When the guy takes $1 and turns it to $600,000, I want to know something.
I want to be in on that deal. And let me tell you something. He's got lots and lots of other baggage. But getting down to it, Pat Buchanan, all these hillbillies who vote are saying is, we're outrageous, we're outside the system. Pat Buchanan doesn't give a rat's ass about them. Pat Buchanan isn't for raising the minimum wage.
He'll forget them as soon as he gets into office.
Pat Buchanan's idea of being president is cutting us off from the rest of the world, which if anybody studies history, during the Depression that was proposed, that would have killed us. We are the world market leaders. That's how we get all these... You know how everybody loves having nice cars even though they don't make a lot of money and nice television sets? We get that because we trade around the world. The reason we have oil is because we trade. Imagine if we were truly isolated. You think we could stop... You know that Pat Buchanan was against the Gulf War? He said we would never win. This lunatic was screaming there's going to be hundreds of thousands of casualties. The guy's a complete raving lunatic. He's not even normal. He's got the brain of a flea. Anybody who debates, if anybody with any kind of finesse debated him, he would lose. Now, Bob Dole is the only one out of all those guys. I'm not saying I'm a Dole supporter. I'm just telling you that there isn't one legitimate candidate there except for Bob Dole.
Did some of your political friends get to you?
No, I'm just reading the paper. I'm reading what's going on. I'm watching Meet the Press. I'm watching this Babe Buchanan, who I swear to you is Patrick Buchanan's not sister, but it's Patrick Buchanan cross-dressing.
So he's making appearances now as his sister.
I'm reading all these statements. This is insane. Forget about this stuff about him being an anti-Semite. Everybody's an anti-Semite. Nobody likes the Jews. Forget about all this stuff with the gays. I'm talking about running the country and standing up and being a Republican. If you're a legitimate Republican, you can't attack big business. That's their whole forum. They believe in capitalism.
Well, just how do you expect to give people jobs if big business won't do business?
Of course. Can't listen to this guy. And if he's so worried about the common working man, why isn't he for the raising of the minimum wage? I'll tell you why. Because he doesn't give a rat's ass. He's completely inconsistent. He's against the Gulf War. There isn't an American who doesn't know we need that oil. We can't have some lunatic invading Kuwait. Of course you got to go in. You can't, that's our oil. It's not Kuwait's oil. That's our oil. Guy's a loser. Doesn't know how to. He didn't even. This guy is such a lunatic. If you ever read his columns, I read Pat Buchanan all the time. I find him fascinating. He's a lunatic. I wouldn't vote for him for president. I remember him during the Gulf War. Hundreds of thousands of casualties.
Are you off your soapbox now? Because we do have to go on.
Where's my music? Well, people don't know how to think about Pat Buchanan, how to teach him. Sorry, I won't bring
Shorter
it up.
sentences.
Okay. Listen, this country needs oil as badly as you need seaweed wraps, Robin. And we need it. I'll tell you something. Flip Wilson's Geraldine is more feminine than Buchanan's sister. Remember that?
I didn't see her, but I certainly will be looking for her in the future.
Babe
Buchanan?
Babe Buchanan.
So that's not Babe?
No, I thought it was Babe. I thought like some guy was calling her a babe, and I'm like, hey, dude, get some glasses. No, Bay, as in Bay of Pigs.
Oh, dear. O.J. Simpson, they claim in the Star, is ready to settle with the families of the victims of the crime he was accused of committing.
Well, if he's innocent, why is he worried about settling?
Well, you know, sometimes, just like Michael Jackson says, you just want this stuff to go away.
Right.
So you pay.
Right.
But according to the Star, he has made some kind of a settlement offer in the area of $9 million. It would be split up like this. A $5 million annuity for Nicole Brown Simpson's parents.
How much?
A $5 million annuity.
Annuity.
And then a $2 to $3 million settlement for Ron Goldman's father, Fred. $700,000 to Goldman's biological mother, who is separated from Fred Goldman, or divorced from him. And I guess that would take care of the whole thing. Why would the mother only get $700,000 and Ron Goldman's father get $2 to $3 million? There's some question as to whether she was estranged from her son or not at the time of his death.
I see. Okay. $700,000.
So you don't lose as much, I suppose.
Yeah, right. It's not as big a loss.
You haven't talked to him in 2 weeks.
Fred Goldman had a relationship.
They were on the phone just days before the sentence.
I see.
But this would be a terrible blow, they say in the Star, to Fred Goldman, of course, because he wanted to get O.J. on the stand and work him around and have him actually proved responsible for his son's death. However, according to the Star, the families have been overwhelmed by the amount of legal bills they have incurred by pursuing this wrongful death suit, and they had no idea how staggering the costs would be.
So let's raise some money for the guy. Everybody wants to see him sue O.J.
Well, sure.
You know, these lawyers are so full of it. What they charge for their time, I tell you, astronauts don't get this kind of pay.
Well, they say that Goldman's lawyer, Daniel Petricelli, has run up $800,000 in expenses so far.
Prove to me how. These guys charge way too much money for their time. Dominic will take over the case for free. What do you think of that?
I don't know if he's licensed to practice in California. Meanwhile, there's also a report in the paper today that O.J. Simpson may travel to Idaho to sit in on the deposition of Mark Furman.
Oh, O.J.'s big cause. That'll make him. That's great.
The session has been set for March 10th at a secret location in Idaho, and I guess O.J.'s been making noises in the direction of going to attend.
Yeah, that'll make him innocent. Furman, O.J.'s lottery ticket.
Really was.
Yeah, sure was.
He hit it.
I heard O.J.'s moving to Ireland anyway. That's what he ought to do. Him and Michael Jackson are moving to Ireland.
Why would he be moving to Ireland?
Because over there he won't stick out.
I heard those reports too. I said, well, that's an awfully strange location.
Blacks are very welcome in Ireland.
Oh, well, how come the Irish are so upset with us over here?
Ireland.
That's the wackiest idea ever.
Michael Jackson, too. He's moving to
I heard
Ireland.
he was looking at a house in France.
That, too. He's looking at a house in France and in Ireland.
Oh, okay. This is the wackiest beating story I've ever heard. You know, you get these child abuse stories every once in a while. I don't know whether you can call this child abuse. It hasn't gone to court yet. I just know that the police were called and arrests were made. Both the mother and the father were arrested. A Bronx teenager called police while she was being beaten. Now, how does that happen?
Yeah, how does that happen?
She went to her father and said she wanted to go out.
Right.
And her father said no. And she was insisting on going out anyway. So he grabbed her, chained her to the banister, and then started beating her. And then while he was beating her, she started saying, "I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police." So her father threw her the cordless phone and continued to beat her while she dialed 911.
That's unbelievable.
When the police got there, she was still chained to the banister.
Imagine being beaten while you're dialing 911.
But just imagine your father was beating you, throwing you the phone so you can't.
What a nice guy.
I think the judge should give him points to that.
Right. Here you go. Let me beat you with the phone.
You want the phone? Here's the phone. I'm going to continue to beat you.
Who paid for the call?
I don't know. All I know is that Mom and Dad were charged with second-degree assault, endangering the welfare of a minor, and unlawful imprisonment.
Look what goes on in these houses.
Stop it, Jackie.
I got to take a break here. And when we come back, we'll finish the rest of the news for you.
Yes, we will.
Right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle.
You know.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Robin, laugh if you think I'm the handsomest man on the planet. There you go. Thank you. Laugh if you think I'm the cutest guy you ever saw. Laugh if you think I'm the greatest looking guy naked that you've ever seen. Not laughing, are you? Too bad. Oh, there you go.
Freddie laughed.
Fred laughed. Laugh if you think Fran Drescher had implants. All right, here it is. Laugh tells all. Robin, where were we in the news? Obviously something is disturbing you in the news.
Well, I'm just looking at another Middle Eastern story. Today in Jerusalem, police have changed the casualty count in a fatal car wreck. They say at least 2 people and possibly a third were killed when a car smashed into a crowd at a bus stop. More than 20 people were hurt. The driver of the car was shot dead by bystanders. Could have been just an accident. But you don't know over there anymore.
No.
So now the driver of the car was shot dead. He's been identified as an Arab American. The bystanders apparently believed he was a terrorist who deliberately ran into the bus passengers, so they shot him. Police say they think it was an accident. Today, there are no accidents in Israel.
What's going on here?
Do you realize that Jack Kevorkian is on trial? The man dubbed Dr. Death is standing trial in Detroit once again, accused of being more than a doctor who assists people to kill themselves. And even if he is just that, in Michigan they have declared that against the law, so he is back on trial again. Yesterday on 60 Minutes they did a piece on him. There was a woman, did you see that?
Yep.
There was a woman who has decided her Alzheimer's afflicted husband is ready to go.
She was in touch with Dr. Kevorkian.
And so she was on the phone calling Dr. Kevorkian to make arrangements. She called the family. She wasn't trying to hide it. She called the family and said, come to Christmas this year's Dad's last one.
Fred called Dr. Kevorkian.
For who?
His wife.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. He's afraid she's senile. She went into this plane and been naked ever since.
Not well.
Yeah.
Not well.
She's not making the right decisions.
Bye-bye, actress.
So one of the sons in the family kidnapped his father to keep the mother from killing him, and they had Jack Kevorkian's lawyer on. He says, "You see this letter? The guy can hardly speak, so you know he didn't write this letter." But they're willing to accept that letter as proof positive the guy is into this whole death thing. Yet when you talk to him, he says no, he wants to live. So that was my problem all along with Jack Kevorkian. Who is he dealing with, and how are these decisions being made? Who's evaluating these people and determining that this is really their free will choice made in all good conscience? So
my wife seems so. What's his number?
You have another person you'd like to propose. You'd think it would be the people who wanted to die who would be calling, not the people who are married to the people who supposedly wanted to die.
Meanwhile, I saw that guy in 60 Minutes, the guy who supposedly wanted to die.
Yeah.
He seemed fine. He didn't even seem like he had that much Alzheimer's. He was like pretty good.
Come on. When they asked him questions, they said, "Where would you rather live, here in Detroit or back in California?" He said, "Here in California."
That seems pretty logical.
Here in California, he doesn't even know where he is.
Where
am I going to go?
So I don't know. It's very strange with Dr. Kevorkian, but like I said, he's on trial right now. Louis Farrakhan is back in the United States, and they don't think they're going to have to do anything to him at the Justice Department, except they have advised that he should register as a foreign agent for the country of Libya if he's going to be working on Libya's behalf in this country. He went to Iraq, Libya, and Nigeria, as well as Iran, during a 20-nation world friendship tour that ended last week. He denounced the United States while he was overseas, saying that God would destroy our country at the hands of the Muslims.
One can only hope when they destroy it, they destroy him.
He reportedly won an offer of millions of dollars of financial help from Muammar Gaddafi as a result of the trip.
Traitor.
But he's just fine, and he came back and had a standing room only crowd at a
He's a traitor.
place in
He's not an American.
at the University of Illinois,
He's a nudnik.
in which he said, "If you don't like me, just try to stop me."
Throwing down the battle cry. It's a war with everyone.
Oh, dear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, the Million Man March got him a couple of $1 million.
Yep. I hope all of those people who went to Washington are happy that they were able to benefit him.
They're thrilled. They're very much better off.
They think that $1 million is going to trickle down.
Yeah. Come on, we'll spend a little in the community. It's called $1 million profit.
And the only reason he gets to go and see heads of state is because so many people showed up.
Right.
Let me see. The SAG honors, the SAG awards, were announced this past weekend. You were talking about your voting. I didn't realize that it was so imminent. I would have sent in a ballot.
I sent in a ballot. I'm wondering if it mattered.
I don't know. I think we both might have been late. It doesn't matter. But Nicolas Cage and Susan Sarandon won top honors for their acting.
I didn't vote for them.
No, neither one of them. But somebody you voted for did win. Did you vote for Ed Harris for Apollo 13?
Yeah.
Okay, he won. Gary Sinise won for Truman. And Alfre Woodard, I know you voted for her.
Yeah, because she's black.
She won for the piano lessons. That's no reason to vote for someone.
That's exactly why I voted for her. Because I didn't want to have like an all-white, the black people think it's prejudice, so I gave it to a black person. So you have one black one, at least.
Look at what goes through your mind.
Hey, that's the way I vote. At least I'm honest.
Best drama actor went
Let's off some pressure.
Anthony Edwards of ER. That wasn't who you voted for, but I would have cast a vote for him.
Yeah, I don't watch that show.
I don't either, but I like Anthony Edwards.
I like you, but it doesn't mean I have to vote for you.
Yes, it does. You better vote for me.
You weren't nominated.
But if I were...
Oh, of course. You're going to be nominated for my movie.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to my nomination. So anyway, we were talking the other day about that guy who ran up on the stage at during the Michael Jackson performance at those British Pop Awards.
I said that guy's great.
Is Jarvis Cocker.
Jarvis Cocker.
And he says he just didn't like Michael's whole Jesus act.
Good. I'll tell you something. More people should run up during his act.
Made him feel ill, so he ran up on the stage, but he denies hurting any of the children. He was accused of assaulting a couple of the kids.
I don't believe that.
He just says that he ran up there to make fun of Jackson and that whole Jesus thing.
Michael Jackson's coming down on the stage, and this guy gets up and moons the audience. This is great. I'll tell you why it's great. Any guy who, I don't know, has sleepovers, I say you have a right to moon.
Also in the news, George Clooney, they say, has signed a $28 million 3-picture deal with... Is Paramount the guys who make Batman?
I better make my movie soon. Paramount might run out of money. Was it Warner?
Warner makes Batman.
Oh, because I think then it's Warner Brothers, and he's set to take over the role of Batman, according to reports I see today.
He's going to be a horrible Batman.
Oh, will you please?
Hi, I'm Batman. I have cockroach eyebrows.
You don't have a mask on, you won't be able to see.
I have a Caesar haircut.
And I thought this was pretty funny. I saw this in Page 6 today. Actor Gregory Harrison, remember him? He was that young guy in Trapper John, MD.
George Clooney is Batman. Who's playing Superman? Robert Wall?
Still stuck on
all right,
it?
go ahead, yeah.
Speaking of Superman, I am getting sick. They're ruining Superman on that TV show.
Yeah, I know. Don't talk to me about it. I invest a lot of time in that.
He has no powers, and everybody can hurt Superman.
I know. It was ridiculous.
Week, it's another way to hurt Superman.
I know. It was ridiculous. Superman is he gets hurt by more stuff than I do.
Yeah.
He got hurt by a vacuum cleaner last night. And Lois Lane is bulimic. She's way too thin.
That dress was smaller than, children's clothing, and it wasn't hitting her anywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me tell you about Gregory Harrison, who was, the young stud on Trapper John MD a few years ago. He's now going to be in a movie with Eric Roberts, where they play a gay couple who's been reunited.
Oh yeah. Are they gonna make out?
After one of them is stricken with AIDS.
Oh.
And that's what I'm wondering, because they say there are going to be kissing scenes between the two of them.
Oh, I guess we won't be seeing that. Sorry, Eric.
We know Eric. We got to call him and find out.
I'm not going to go see that.
How it is to kiss Gregory Harrison.
I don't want to see two guys making out. I'm not paying for that. You got to pay me. I'm old man.
They say, Harrison says, Eric Roberts and I are two guys who both played leading men in strong love scenes with lots of good-looking women. Now we're kissing each other.
Oh.
But Eric's terrific. I only wish some of my leading ladies were as professional.
We have a clip from the movie.
Okay.
I never get sore testicles.
So that's what's happening, folks.
Thank you, Robin. And let me just do a couple of plugs. By the way, did you read where they're going to have Ted Kennedy as Aquaman in the new Batman series? Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page, Martling, everyone looking forward to a bunch of your projects. Obviously, you have a very full slate. 2-hour video, Wild Game, Stump the Joke Man, Jackie the Joke Man, only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Jokeland special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING.
Oh, by the way, you said the Jackie Chan movie wasn't going to do very well. It was #1 at the box office this weekend.
Well, let's see what happens. Thursday night, March 7th, Jackie will be at Rascals by the Shore in Ocean Township, New Jersey.
Yeah.
For Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker info, call 516-922-WINE. And this Thursday, it's King Norris Unplugged at LeBar Bat in Manhattan. Boy, Fred sure finds these places. If you're if you're planning a wedding or a party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040, and we'll see you. What, do we have time to play Sting's new song? No? All right. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. All right. And Sting has a new album out, and it'll be at the Academy this Saturday night.
Mercury Falling?
Yeah, Mercury Falling.